The K Manga app and service is complete and utter garbage. Do I need to say more? Well, it wouldn't hurt. Hi y'all, I'm Bayfond, and you might think it's harsh of me to criticize an app that just came out. But this criticism is deserved. Kodansha has not just fucked around and messed up. They just took away a major source of entertainment for a whole group of people. Because you see, the way that things were before was a lot more manageable than how they are now. Kodansha marketed this as being all of your favorite mangas at your fingertips. Right here, all the ones published by them. That's simple, that's easy. We see this shit get done all the time. Just think about the Shonen Jump app. Something that's been done, frankly, spectacularly. Which leads many to question how the fuck they even managed to come up with this weird system that they've got going on K Manga. If you don't already know or are aware of this, there's a credit system. Basically, you want to earn points if you want to read and catch up on your favorite manga. There's also chances to get points throughout the day, and essentially 99 points equates to 99 cents. This is all essentially leading up to every single chapter being something that you either have to pay for or have to wait it out. There's no other way around it. And if you want to read other chapters besides the newest premium releases, well, you also probably have to pay for each one of those. And I think that any sane person will look at this and instantly know that this is overpriced as hell. You're much better off buying the individual volumes in person. So I mean, if this was Kodansha's strategy to just push people away from online reading and then just get them back to picking up the physical copy, well, I think they've done a damn good job. There's no incentive to go back in the catalog and read all of your favorites all over again, because that's gonna cost you a small fucking fortune. The only person that I would say this entire app is worth anything to is the person that reads one single manga a day, because that's pretty much essentially all you're gonna get with this. And I don't think anyone really does that. But let's imagine you go through with it and you say, fine, I'm gonna pay for this service. What are you gonna get? Well, lots of things are gonna be censored to shit. Just take a look at Initial D over here. I definitely can't show you the original panel on screen because that would get me fucking, I don't know, but just know it is kind of risky and lewd. But the way that K Manga settles it is just by putting a big black box over it, you know? Doesn't exist, out of sight, out of mind. This is just the most apparent and viral example of what we've seen, but if you look throughout everything, it's there. It's complete bullshit if you're buying something this overpriced and they're still cutting parts out of it. And I just feel bad for the people that are paying money for this, because a lot of people are scared about being spoiled, or they don't want to just fall behind. They want to be in the know at all times. So this is the only official way that they can really do that. In the past, I think Kodansha's system really worked for them. They would outsource all of these mangas out to different websites. And then when a chapter was being released in Japan, it would then get released on the website at the same time. And these websites weren't out of the ordinary. They weren't something that you wouldn't have a subscription to. The one that I think you use all the time is probably Crunchyroll. That's where I'd always be reading chapters of Grand Blue every single time that they came out. But I would say during that whole time frame of the bubble of Kodansha announcing something that they didn't fully announce yet, there was some trouble with updating manga that they had out on the website. You know, it might turn out to be a few months until a chapter got officially released, and then it got slower and slower. From quite a few months ago, Kodansha's been planning to just move all of these manga onto their app exclusively. So they would withhold these chapters from the American audience because there's no other way for us to read it. Unless there's a group of good people doing the Lord's work, doing scanlations. But in the past, yeah, this was the only way to officially read these mangas. And now we're just a lot more limited because Kodansha saw that they could make a shit ton more money if they just made you pay for everything. It's frustrating, but I guarantee you that everyone's finding solace in the high seas. Once Kodansha realizes this, I think they'll probably do something drastic, but you know, we'll see. As always, I just wanted to give my opinion and just some insight on this entire debacle here. I'm just another manga reader like y'all, and this just really sucks to see. As always, I was Bayfond, and hopefully next time I won't have to talk about something this shitty. See you guys then. Peace.